Hello there, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Cities Skylines. Operation Garbage Disposal has largely been completed, but for some reason we are still sending out an enormous fleet of garbage trucks on a constant basis. I suspect this is largely to try and get everyone back into line again. We've still got some niggling amounts of garbage to pick up, but we have now emptied the other dumps, and the upshot of that is that actually traffic has improved considerably. Now, not down here, no, because you've got a wall of garbage trucks, and it's always going to be, let's say, truck heavy in this part of town. Not least of all because of Garbage Central over here. But for the most part, we've eased our traffic problems. If we go back to our roundabout, which you'll recall hasn't actually been in service that long, check this out. Look at that fire engine going exactly where it's needed. So I'm pretty pleased with the way it's going. Equally, I've played through for 20 minutes at high speed, I suppose, to get to this point. Haven't really built anything else apart from demolishing buildings that were no longer needed, so the old dumps have all been demolished, and the old incinerators, I'm trying to keep them in the same location if possible. I've laid out a little bit of extra road here. I I made this one way so it could be a cut through onto this section to hopefully alleviate this traffic just a little. And it's kind of paid off, but not dramatically so. And where I'd really love to get to would be able to turn the traffic lights off on the roundabout here so that nobody ever has to queue. But it's not going to work. You need the traffic lights on to make sure that each entrance gets a fair whack at being able to deposit its traffic onto the roundabout. So, I got rid of the big ramp that was going on there because no one was using it, and I put a slip road here over onto the kind of the retail park area. Largely because the majority of traffic that was trying to get to the retail park was zipping up here, then hanging a right up here, and then getting into the one-way section, and basically they were just having to go a really long way. So it didn't make sense. Now, what are our current big problems? What's this blue flashing thing? Well, turns out, victim of my own success, they don't actually have enough goods to sell. That's great, because it means we should make some more. So there's demand for industrial right now, which also, weirdly, it covers offices. Industrial or offices. Now, it could just be me, but I don't think they use the same kinds of workers. I think you'll find that educated workers are going to go to the offices, whereas undereducated workers are going to go to the factories. This is not my political position, this is the position of the game. And so you could end up zoning incorrectly and having no joy as a result. So we've still got garbage to tame. You'll see where there's far fewer skulls, if in fact any. I know there's one. Kicking around the city, I built a couple more crematoriums to hopefully, fly some hearses into action, and that seems to be paying off. Ridiculous number of garbage trucks heading out into the system at the present, and as long as they flow. There was like a 5-minute period where this road was empty. There was nothing on it. So clearly they're all going out and heading back at around the same time, which isn't helping on a traffic basis. And maybe I'll find a solution to that at some point. Anyway, what have we got going on? So I've got 800 grand in the bank, which basically allows me to do whatever the hell I like. And what do I like? Today, I like a container port. That would be nice. I also want to do more with trains. Trains and container ports. Big transit. That's what I'm about. I've considered running a train line through the centre of this industrial area in order to drop off a little closer to this retail system. I'm going to redevelop this roadway here because it's a bit of a mess. But it was fairly temporary anyway. So it would be nice to be able to stick, I don't know, maybe a port and a train station here. That could be quite good fun. What are you doing? Where are you trying to go? And where is your magic road? I've not seen that before. Let's follow them. Where are you heading? It's just a box truck. And it came from the cargo train terminal. That's miles away. Alright, that's one of the more bizarre things I've seen lately. And I've got to follow them. It's got to be done. Not only can it float, it can also fly through buildings. That's pretty cool. My grandmother used to tell me stories of a spectral box truck that would float mysteriously through the city in a straight line. Where's it going? Is it just... Right, we'll go... Oh, nice! Classy bit of game programming there. No clippage. We float over the top of the... Well, no clippage for me. This truck, it just doesn't give a damn. What a pleasant way to... I'd stop watching, but... Oh, we've lost its van companion has left. And apparently it's going to a convenience store. Oh no, there's its van companion has rejoined us. And that's now reached its destination. Oh, interesting. And it's written. Alright, that was cool. If a little weird. And maybe just a little immersion breaking. We'll live. Right, okay, so first things first. Let's get the game paused. Enough chat, let's do some development. First thing... I don't feel right about the game unless I'm deleting some roads. Oh yeah. Road deletion. RS. Okay, yeah. What else? I don't like this junction. I don't like this road on that junction. That's one way, and this is, from the looks of it, two-way. Where else are you going? You're going there. So you're going to want to get onto this road. So this road here is basically the main, almost only way out of the retail area. And I can probably change that. In fact, let's get rid of the... That might cause a little bit of mayhem. Let's back these up and put them together properly. I should probably put a proper junction here, shouldn't I? Actually, I'll wait until I redevelop this god-awful cloverleaf. I just don't like them. It doesn't matter what game you're talking about. Cloverleaves, don't like them. Not interested. No, bring up the power grid a sec. Okay, we've got power distributing over there, so we can get rid of this power line. Right. Bulldozer. Job for you. Be gone, power line. Be gone. You are surplus to requirements and you're always a little bit ugly. Right, okay, now. So I want a good route on and off the freeway here. Motorway, highway. I'm sticking with it. I'm gonna call it all three every time. I don't want to upgrade. Give me just give me some ability to, and then drop that down here. Yep, that's nice. And then over there. It's not the most elegant way to do it, but it looks like it means business, and that's a decent enough way to start. And then let's mirror that on the other side. How do we do it here? We went out of it, so we went out of it. And then up one. Right, in fact, let's just merge on. That's not going to be perfect in terms of symmetry. Apologies, symmetry fans, but it should get the job first. Right, and then we'll do something very similar on this side as well. So what have we got going on here? So this is coming back out, so it can go on here. You're going up, so yeah, leading onto that bit of road won't do any harm. And then you can go and just, get lost permanently on the cloverleaf. Yes, the hexagon largely exists because I don't like clover leaves. I got no problem with the plant, but as far as roads go, no sir, not playing, not having it. There we go. That shouldn't require... We should be able to just merge there. I'm going to turn traffic lights off. I don't think, certainly not at the moment anyway, traffic isn't going to be heavy enough to warrant having traffic lights in here. Now, obviously, given that I'm going to start redeveloping this area, that could change. So I need to make a mental note of that, just in case we need to have a rethink. Now, you're not going to have a lot of space to play with here, bucko, but you've got enough space to play with. And again, turn the traffic lights off. If any one of them is going to cause trouble, it's going to be this one. But we should have very little traffic coming from this direction at the moment that's going to want to go up there. Not until I sort out the traffic woes that are going on in the industrial area. One of the reasons those retailers are kind of complaining about having shortages of goods is because the trucks are taking forever to get to them. So yeah, that's pretty ugly. Pretty ugly. I mean, ooh. I did say I'd got the money to do whatever I liked. Yeah, I'm in love with this plan. If you can forecast what I'm about to do, good job. For the rest of you, strap in, you're going to like this. Yeah. Double hexagon. Sweet. Okay, right, now let's get this to line up in a way that works. That's the one. That's the fella right there. Okay, right, bit more deleting. Ooh. Yeah, okay, gonna have to figure out how to make that work in a sec. But, oh, come on, merge straight on. Alright, well, I'll give you enough space that we can do that in a sec. Okay, that very nearly fit first time. I'm pretty pleased with that. Double hexagon. It's a first. And it could be quite insane to watch working. You know, that's another positive. Yeah, interesting. Why has it gone kinky one way and not the other? Oh, come on, look, you know. I do my best for you here. That looks better. It's not perfect, but it's better. There you are, double hexagon. That's a first. Right, brilliant, love it. Right, let's just line all of these back up again. Actually, I can stick these wherever I like. I've largely deleted this freeway here. So, you charge, and it's going to be a straight line, and we're going to go to there. Okay, and then yeah. Don't connect. There we go. That was it. Yeah, happy. Bosh. All right, smashing. Good. Right. So here we would probably benefit from a roundabout of some fashion, right? That could work, and interesting. This might no. This lane's going the wrong way. This is coming out of town. If I could take a lane off here just to peel over, that might take some trucks down to no, because that's the wrong side of the one-way system. Just shut up and get on with it. Whew. I give myself a hard time sometimes. No one else is going to do it. Okay, right, so let's get some bendy road here. Some people say corners. I say bendy. Right, let's go out as far as 1, maybe? And then go up to make a right angle. What have we got there? 2, 4, 6 and a bit. 2, 4, 6 and a bit. And again, up as far as there. That looks about right. Is that? Yep, no, had it right the first time. Yep, feels about right. Okay, right, good. Circle made. If you're curious as to how I did that so completely effortlessly, we can cover that at a later date. Okay, right. I don't want curvy now. I want something with a little bit more refinement to it. Now, if we head in there, I want to keep the lane relatively straight. And then we come out here. Look, relatively straight, I said. That's it. That's good. Okay, so all being well, what we'll have here is we'll have traffic entering from here. Most of the traffic entering from here, so that's going to get blocked up a bit. But that all depends on how easy it is for people to exit. This is our major exit lane here. Right. And yeah, and then we'll put the other one there. Okay. Let's just go from there to there, and then finish that off with a bit of one way, which can then expand. That's good. All right. What else are we feeling here? Well, first thing you're feeling is you've got your roundabout going the wrong way. What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, well, that's different, isn't it? No, that's going to be a disaster. Is it, though? Actually, it's not. I have unwittingly done this a clever way round, because it means that any traffic from here that wants to head out towards the freeway will merge ever so briefly before leaving. These guys, meanwhile, will head round and then exit there. Right, so this section here will be unimpinged by the entering motorway traffic. I might have to redo it. Might. I hope I don't have to redo it. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's not delete everything here. Let's try and maintain some decorum. That's nice. That is nice. Okay, don't really want traffic lights there, but it might prove to be necessary. So we'll leave that as is. I was talking about putting a container port up, and now once again I've spent the entire episode faffing about with motorways. Good lord. Right, you're doing this ugly manoeuvre across here at the moment, aren't you? Okay, right, well, how's about instead I just make life easier for you to get onto there. Now, how are you going to do that? If you go up here... Yeah, okay. Definitely need to kill this cloverleaf sooner rather than later, because it's causing me plausibility issues. Right, so if I want to enter here, which is going the right direction, and I want to go out here, you just stay on the road. Oh, okay. That's easier than I expected. So, the best place to do that from... And again, this is temporary. Everything about this is temporary. I want to make proper junctions as much as possible. Let's leave that off there. Just merge it on. And with a bit of luck, that could alleviate some of these traffic woes down here. These flyover connectors are not good. If you're going to do them, just do one side of your bridge at a time, because as you can see, you've got this little poxy traffic light system here that stops any throughput of traffic, and that's rubbish. So you could do your on and off on one side there, and on and off for the other side up here, somewhere similar. That's my thinking right now. I'll obviously experiment with that in the future. This bit of road, temporary. That's why it's ugly. Alright? Get over yourself. Right, back here. Did I delete something critical, or did it manage to make the cut? I think it was this chap that was in line for being demolished, which is a fire station. Ah, yes, it doesn't have a road in it. Okay, well, let's make it so that it's got its own road. Actually, this looks like a pretty terrible place for a fire station. What do we think? Yeah, let's put that on there. No, we can put it on here, and then it's got a choice of where it goes. Although if it wants to go that way, it's going to have to go all the way around the roundabout. Well, how about you use two-way road then? Okay, and then leave that one in such a way that they can get on the roundabout. Okay, and then let's traffic light that. Although people are going to use that as a bypass, that's no bad thing. Probably no bad thing. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll worry about that once we switch time back in our favour. And I'm going to stick some offices in here. So I haven't put offices up in a little while. There we go. Have some offices on the roundabout. Offices should be on roundabout. Are you going in a mysterious way, my friend, or are you just leftovers from me demolishing stuff? Okay, right, and we will build a container port if this place is feeling charitable enough to have one. It is feeling charitable enough to have one. Right, let's not mess about. Let's get it there. Just have to be careful about not putting too many more whatever they're called, solar doodahs, solar water doodahs. That's what they are. Okay, right. That's got a little bit of road. We want a lot of road, though. Can I delete that bit of road without? No, you can't. Okay. Well, let's make life easy on ourselves. Let's stick you straight up here onto the roundabout, because, you know, we've built a roundabout, we might as well use it, and then they just need a way to get back on there. Yes, what are you thinking exactly? So that's going to be wall-to-wall trucks, probably. I don't know for certain. Okay, so that's the out route. Yeah, okay, that could work. Let's take a large spur off here. We're on straight road, so draw a straight road. Damn you. What will that just do? Yeah. Alright, yeah, and then we'll leave that in such a way that it can run along the coastline, because that's always fun. Obviously, putting in a natural corner there would have been preferable, but, you know, preferable be damned. There we go. Okay, that's fun. Let's look at power coverage. It's not currently covered, but, you know, we can bash a quick pile or two across there, and that should do it. If you make it go far enough. There you go. Does it need water? I'm going to say no. Not least of all because it's in the water. Oh, it could build a nuclear power plant. Ooh. Okay, fun. I think we'll do that when our power problems start to spike. I think we'll do that. Right, let's finish off zoning up some. Yeah, let's just go. You know, let's offer it all up to the people who matter. People who work in offices. Yes, indeed. Alright, grand. Let's switch it on. Let's see how this works. It's only cost me about 100 grand. That's not too bad. Alright, what have we got going on? Yeah, some of these are going to become vacant. That's okay. I can cope with that. And what we're looking for is that this junction doesn't become a snarled up, traffic-based hell zone. So we've got, you know, we've tempted some people who drive trucks into this direction, but they're largely coming from out of town at the moment. Needs water. Okay, you're in the water. Good. Can't you just, you know, stick a bucket over the side and sort yourself out that way? Peasant. All right, smashing. I'm still really, really unsure about this this anti-clockwise roundabout. That is not what nature intended. Just ask the French. Yeah. Maybe it pays off. It certainly feels like it's got the potential to pay off, but It's just wrong. It almost makes my skin crawl watching cars go the wrong way around a roundabout. That's mad. Okay, fabulous. Rubbish, still a problem. Deaths mounting up again. I have hired so many grave diggers. Surely they can handle this. And I don't like having traffic lights there. That's not helpful. I don't like having traffic lights here. That's not helpful. Yeah, it would. I mean, it would be really nice to be able to set traffic lights in such a way that you said, like, if less than 3 cars waiting, just stay red, to let the kind of the majority traffic through. Okay, one thing we could also do here that would help traffic is, it's not going to be pleasant for these shops necessarily, but if I change the direction of one of these roads. Yeah, actually it's a good idea. Okay, gang, I got some bad news and some bad news. You're unlikely to enjoy it. But I have paused the game, so no one is going to go bankrupt just yet. Oh, there's a bus stop there. Pity. Right. Okay, so hopefully the traffic will be smart enough to figure out the traffic in this is pretty smart, even though it behaves stupidly on a regular basis. But there. I just wanted to go down the middle like you were doing mere moments ago. Alright, let's start at the other end and see what that moves. Right, one straight line, go from there to there. Good! Okay, so we've added an extra set of traffic lights there that weren't there before. That didn't really work. Alright, oh well, if we're already making people homeless, let's just bash this through however we can. That's the fella. Right, so we've removed a set of traffic lights at this end and placed them at the other end, which is not a great idea because that's a really high traffic area. Let's see how it plays through. So I'd expect to get a jam here. But it has helped, I think. It has helped traffic. Why is all of that unzoned? No, friends. Be my guest. Build your retail masterpieces through there. Oh, this was quite a popular move. And then I'd expect to see... We don't need to be going this fast. We can go this speed. All right. And then I'd expect to see some of them immediately hang a left to go up one of these kind of 3-4 lanes here. Especially if they've just entered through... Whoa, look at this. We have built something popular. Right, this should now unload quite heavily. But the lights are going to change for these 2 poxy cars. Right, okay. No traffic lights. If you can find a gap, go for it. Right, we're going to turn these off as well. Ooh. What about the fire engines? We want them to have some priority there, don't we? Alright, okay, we'll not touch that just yet, and we'll let the roundabout itself snarl up a little. Okay, that'll wrap it up for this time. You know, progress is always slow, and yet always progressive. I don't know what I'm talking about. We've got ourselves our first dock built. That's interesting. It hasn't done anything yet. Allow ships to carry goods and raw materials to and from the city. So we should be expecting goods to turn up, which would mean that trucks would come on, would go around here and then peel off. Rather like this gentleman. Where are you heading to? You're heading... Oh, you're owned by the harbour. You're a donut van operated by the Harbour Authority. Fair play. Yeah, so I'm going to need a more robust solution to that. I don't like this anti-clockwise traffic roundabout, but at the moment it's not. No, hang on. Oh no, scratch that. It's creating pandemonium that will only increase as the industrial sector over here kind of twigs that it's a better route than the one down here. But the good news is that maybe that will alleviate this route a little. It's always, you know, pull pin A and watch tab B fall apart. That is the way that this game works. Let's connect that one. Let's be charitable and connect it up here. Yeah, I don't care if you were doing great guns on your business. You're out of work. Alright, that's another set of traffic. I don't like it. Except, every time you stop a block of traffic at traffic lights, you create the possibility for it flowing more smoothly at the next one. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thanks very much for watching today. I've been Colonel Failure. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, because I'd like that, and that would be nice. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch up with you very soon. Cheerio.